everyone, welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivey and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Porter. And it's Wolf in at the 4 slot. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams. Going to change here. Williamson's checked in. And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Guys?
Hey, thanks for that. No, we sure wouldn't. This guy is all in for sure. MP making his way into the NBA now, but his journey has taken him to Europe, where he spent a season playing for Paris FC.
I don't know too much about his time there, but I know that Paris FC is well known for how they develop players. MP seemingly made a huge leap in his skill set and approach, and that's what has led him here to the NBA.
Thompson against Williamson. Pass to Wolf. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Williamson.
I missed. What's happening? Again, hold on, let me fix it. Fix it. Maybe.
And here is Ivey. Over Thomas. Ivey with the bucket.
And great use of the screen by Ivey. Picks off a defender and creates just enough space for that one.
Here's Williamson. And stolen by Thompson. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 6. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Ivey kicks to Harris from outside the arc. Wolf grabs the miss.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Thomas finds Williamson. Out to the right wing. Here's Demon. That 3 off the mark. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 7. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Thomas, no luck. Pistons trail by 7. A crossover. Misses at the rim.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Cunningham. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Williams is checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Demon. Then for the Pistons, Robinson's checked in for Asar Thompson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Ivy. Johnson, the pass to Williamson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. There's the lob to Durant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The Nets working the ball around now. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Over in the corner, Williamson. Nailed from three-point land. Williamson's got 9.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Williamson. Over Harris. Another miss by Williamson.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Harris misses.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Thomas. Williamson from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allen LaForce courtside. Allen.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Another miss by Williamson. Pistons trail by 7. Duran with a screen on Claxton. And Duran slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Cunningham with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Indiana.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And Williamson throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Cunningham. He's got 12. And he banks in the lane. Cunningham's got 14 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game.
I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to
Basket
the ball.
good.
Did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got...
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Russell Westbrook out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Robinson, and it's Clinton in at the 4 spot. Pass to Stewart. Takes a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style
This scripture don't like the core at all. Did I fix it? Maybe no, I did not. I did not fix it. Yeah, I fixed it. Okay, good. No, I didn't.
Westbrook with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Cunningham passes to Huck, and he dunks it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Back to Williamson. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Westbrook passes to Cunningham. The shake. Here's Holland from beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williamson right side. Man gets the bucket. And it's a 6-point Nets lead. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Stewart with the screen on Williamson. Holland, no good.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Williamson. Shot clock at 5. One-on-one fast break. Here's Stewart. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And let's check out the numbers for Westbrook. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 13 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Here's Demon. He's covered by Westbrook. There's Williamson with the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Mann. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, Ivy, who's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
And finished off by Williamson.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Outside Westbrook. Thompson passes to Westbrook. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Thompson. And the Nets with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. And Williamson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 6-point game. Cunningham for 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's to Demon. And here is Williamson. Here's Mann. Here's Wolf. Guarded by Stewart. There's Williamson with the 3. Shot clock at 3. Wolf shot's good. And the Nets lead by 8.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Williams. And Thomas subbed in for Terrence Mann. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. And Harris subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
Williamson from long range. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 6. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court. And still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Pass to Thomas. Right wing. There's Williamson with the 3. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Thompson with the bucket.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. Now, here's Thomas. Misses the 3. And Harris wide open. He shoots a 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Wolf passes to Claxton. Here's Wolf, guarded by Harris. Here's Demon. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Nets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Let's turn our attention now to the sideline for the latest on Michael Porter Jr. Allie, what are they saying?
Thanks. I just talked with Brooklyn's head athletic trainer, and the news is that it's a spinal injury. Everyone here is hoping for the best for him. With an injury like this, it's going to be a slow healing process. Unfortunately, he'll be out for a while, guys.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
5 on the clock. For 3, Harris. They get it back. Here's the 3. Duren, great positioning on the putback.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Williamson, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And Duren slams it in.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, find their way back via fast break points. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham looking it over. Out to Harris from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, that's just cash. I love seeing Harris pull the trigger from that corner.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
There's Williamson with the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the triple. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons. Thomas finds Williamson. Here's Demon. Demon off a pick from Williamson. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the upper. Williamson's got 33 points.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Coming in with so much intensity, Harris just goes straight to the rim.
Oh! Yes! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Williamson, the pass to Wolf. Back to Williamson. And the Nets, another 3.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Out to Harris. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
If he develops a consistent 3-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Claxton finds Thomas. Down low. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't.
And guys, let's turn our attention. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Brooklyn trailing, and in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Williamson. And it's Wolf in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Cunningham's shot is off. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? To the middle. It's tipped. Claxton the pass to Wolf. Nets passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Williamson finds Claxton. And here is Thomas. Inside. It's stolen by Cunningham. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Williamson. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Cunningham's shot is off.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
And Williamson throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Cunningham outside. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Harris has got 11.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thomas got 21.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. And Thompson throws it down.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
Here's Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Williamson is screen on Harris. Wolf passes to Williamson. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Ausar Thompson. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is is so much detail, position by position.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Harris. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. There's the drive. Wolf passes to Williamson. Drains the 19-footer. Williamson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And they pick up 2. 16 points here for Jalen Duren.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Lets it go from deep. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Harris. Rebound, Brooklyn. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
His consistency just...
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo!
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And here's Ivy. Yep, that one goes. Ivy's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. Shot from the wing. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Claxton with it. Thomas outside. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. In the corner, Ivy with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Nets passing it around. Pass to Wolf. Williamson from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williamson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Nets. Cunningham outside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Outside Thomas. Williamson outside. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
It's stolen by Duren. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Break, the Pistons have some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
And the Nets making a change here. Williams has checked in. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. For 3, Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Taking a look here at some stats for Cunningham. Great showing for him last season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Pass to Demon. 6 to shoot. Williamson from long range. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons leading by 6. To the paint, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
Outside Williams. Down low, out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Fourth, Cade Cunningham.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Bonnie's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Demon. Robinson's checked in for the Pistons. Westbrook comes in for Ivy. Back to Cunningham. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Thomas has it in the corner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now Cunningham. He's got 31 to the left side wing. Stewart kicks to Harris. Stewart with the screen on Williamson. For three, Harris. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Thomas. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Cunningham. Harris outside. No good on the three.
One made three form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Williams kicks to Williamson. Outside Thomas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets. I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Williams dishes to Williamson. Good, another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Williamson from long, yet another bucket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's put on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Stewart finds Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Out to Harris. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Williamson. The Nets working the ball around now. Cunningham against Thomas. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Cunningham for three. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We're going to... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Off target from three-point range. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Back to Williamson. To take the lead. It's deflected. Outside Robinson. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Williamson. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Kirby's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight. Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Cunningham outside. Reed a screen. Cunningham passes to Reed. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. And Cade Cunningham with the 3. Now it's a 6-point Piston lead.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
There's Williamson with the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Stewart. Williams with the steal. Here's the break to stop the run. And it's Williams with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Pass to Williams. Takes it inside. It's stolen by Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Nick Claxton.
With his 6'6" frame, Cunningham is a nightmare matchup.
He hits the second from the line. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your team.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has.
And Williamson throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Duren. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the court.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And that's 20 points here for Jalen Duren.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson off the pick from Williamson. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Johnson.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
What strength there from Cunningham, converting through contact, really will help his confidence.
Different look here for Detroit. Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Russell Westbrook. It's the Demon. Now, here's Thomas. Williamson right side. Shot clock at 6. Claxton the pass to Williamson. Stolen by Ivey. 3 on 3. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's like Ivey has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Claxton finds Williamson. No good from outside. Pistons leading by 7. Inside, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. That's the Demon. To the middle, stolen by Thompson. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an open.
Both shots good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Cunningham outside. Harris right side. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Nets trail by 9. That's the Demon. Back to Williamson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pistons?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
Pass to Wolf. Over in the corner, Williamson. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Nets trail by 15. Williamson, the screen to the inside. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Harris against Williamson. And again, it's Tobias Harris. Harris has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now Williamson. Deflects the pass, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Shot clock at 3. Lashlow's a 3. And Harris will pull it down.
Well, another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Thompson. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Demon. Claxton outside. Now Williamson. Good. That's another bucket.
He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Claxton outside. Here's Williamson. Here's Demon. Stolen by Thompson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pistons.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
The 10-footer, count that one, and the Pistons lead by 21.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Williams attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And tonight, not just a regular season win.
A noble effort by UMP, picking up a double-double in a loss. How disappointing is putting together a performance like this and not coming away victorious.
What else am I supposed to do? I'm always giving it my all. I'm making the most of my life, Jennifer Katana. I'm not out here
doing too well.
What
is 74 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists. Couldn't carry the team.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's.
Let me look at the box score. 74 points in 45 minutes, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers, but that's because I got blocked all the time. 30 for 57, 1 block. Only one other teammate went 20 points or more. The rest got 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 2, 0. Demon got 0. In 32 minutes, Porter got 0 in 4 minutes. Yeah, but I'm a slasher. And you see I got 74 points. I made the most shots. I'm trying to help. But they're not doing anything. Like, even when I would give them the ball, they'd give me a reason not to give them the ball. They'd give me reasons not to give them the ball. They turned the ball over, too. So, like, it just, how? 4 turnovers! Look at Demon. 4 turnovers. He almost got more turnovers than me. I feel like this is on Demon, though. He didn't do anything in 32 minutes. Oh my god. Like, it's on me and it's on Demon. How about that? It's on both. It's on both of us. Because I didn't do enough and Demon didn't do anything. How about that? What's my plus minus? Plus minus is negative 26. This is negative 22. I was responsible for 87 points. Wow. Demon was responsible for 23 points. Interesting. And Porter Jr. got hurt. Oh, that's great. That's great news. 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 Now he's hurt. That's great.
NBA
coverage. Oh my god. Yep, I don't think we're winning the championship this year. This is my second game, and this is how we're going to play. Well, I got sniped for it. I'm playing my damn heart out. I'm trying my best.
Hey, how you feel about that pregame speech from Coach?
Ray was seriously feeling that spirit.
Yeah, I never seen him so lit before a game.
I don't think I've ever seen him talk that much. You can tell he really wants the cup. What's up?
Maybe we should interview him before the next cup game. I feel like there's, I don't know, something interesting there, and I want to share that with my followers.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Hopefully he allows us to do it. You know how shy Coach could be.
You're forgetting I got a documentary background. I'll get him talking.
Hey, that's why I hired you.
Oh, man.